Okay, I've got photocopies of the decals placed around the nose, and I'm using them as a guide to put in the styrene strip as well. So that's what we're doing now. Alright, so it's July 16th, 2016 here in Jacksonville, Florida, and I'm in my garage and it's about as hot and humid as the surface of Venus. But I'm not going to spray paint this thing in my studio because it's just kind of too big for doing what I'm about to do here. So here's the orbiter, and if you can look real close, you can see, hold on here, you can see all the individual tile work that's done, or blanket work that's been done, these outlines. And this took a long time to do this. So I'm getting ready to spray this, and I've got the boosters shot, and I've got the tank shot, and hanging in another part of the garage here. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and we'll see how it shakes out. Alright, so let's discuss a few things here. Here is the orbiter primed with all of the work that I've done with the tiles and the thermal blankets, and that's all pretty good. I'm happy with that. You know, again, the next step as far as this goes is to correct a few little errors here and there, but then we're going to put a paste slurry mix over all of these tiles, or excuse me, all these blankets, and we're going to texture them. So we'll get to that a little bit later. I just wanted to kind of show you how it's kind of coming along. Okay. Now let's take a look at the tank. I primed the tank in gray, and I'm generally happy with it. We're going to coat this. We're going to paint this with a textured paint. So that'll restore a lot of the texture that I sanded off, and also cover some of the seam shadows from this work. So I'm happy enough with this. One thing that I was not anticipating was this. This is the oxygen feed line from the tank. You'll notice how this is hollow. Well, if you put this on the tank and you look at it from the right angle, you can see this hollow underside. So what I'm going to have to do is fill this up. Now it's too big of a trench to fill up with just putty, so I'm going to lay some extra sheet styrene that I have, you know, in here, and then I'll putty it up, and that way, you know, if you see from the underside of it looking across, you can see that it's not hollow on the inside. Same goes with these support struts. You can see they're hollow as well. So again, laying some thin strip styrene in here, then puttying up, that'll be okay. Another option would be use an epoxy sculpting type putty, but I don't think I'm going to have to resort to that. Alright, All this is coming together pretty nice. I think the monogram kit here is magnificent. It's going to turn out great, even though it has some well-recognized engineering flaws. Again, our goal here is to try to figure out all these things that are going to cause you trouble and overcome them, and then get a quality result. Alright, so I've chosen evergreen H-shaped column, item number 285, and this fits in there pretty good, and it also leaves a flat surface to sit next to the tank, which is necessary. So I'm just basically measuring it out, cutting it, taking some good old-fashioned Testor's tube glue, run a bead down in here, and then just putting it in. Except that's the wrong one. This is the right one. There we go. Okay, so here are the support struts, and I've got some styrene strip, but I think will fit in there nicely. Let's go with this. Well, my two guys are up here. Actually, well, my one guy and my one girl, Duke and Daisy. Let's take a look at them. Alright, guys. Everybody wants to see you. So there you go. That's Big Duke. Hello, Duke. What you doing? What you doing? You getting in trouble? Hello, Daisy. Hello, Daisy. Hello. Hello. Yes, I know. I know. I know all about it. Say ruff. 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 There you go. Good boy. Hey, Daisy. How you doing? Alright, I know all about it. I know you guys just want to play and have a good time. So lucky in the sense that this styrene strip fits in this little slot exactly. So that's pretty cool. So you may hear outside some thunder. This is a typical Florida afternoon in July. And the heat here, combined with the fact that Florida is surrounded on three sides by water, gives us afternoon thunderstorms. So it's a mixed blessing. It's very hot and humid here in the summertime, but at the same time that moisture gives us plenty of rainfall and things stay nice and green, generally speaking. Alright, so we're going to get out some squadron putty and putty up these struts.